What's going on, YouTube and On Blast Gaming family? Welcome to our comic haul number 2 right here on the YouTube home of On Blast Gaming, youtube.com/MelficeX1. So, last video we pretty much had a mostly DC haul, and as you can see by those little thumb picks, this week, well, this comic haul, which is covering the week of 8/21 to 8/28, we got a lot of Marvel coming at you. I guess we're going to make up for all the lack of Marvel we had on the last comic haul video. We're going to make it up in this one. So, we got 2 stacks here, and this is going to be a little, not crazy, but we got a few books. I think we got about 19 books to get through. And we got 2 stacks here. Midtown brown bags that we're going to rip open. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that last comic haul video that we did. Like I said, I'm kind of new at making these videos, so if you guys have any suggestions, definitely hit me up with some good stuff. Like I said in the last comic haul video, this is pretty much just to show you guys what is it that I'm collecting, what I'm picking up. Like I stated in the last comic haul video, I'm pretty much cover buying most of my collection just because I do read digitally, so not everything that I get is something that I'm either reading or not. If I like the cover, I'm pretty much buying it. So I know there's some people that look down upon and frown upon that, but that's what we do here. We cover buy, if you know what I mean. So that's 1 stack. And like I said, stay tuned to the end of the video because we are going to pick the top 3 covers of this comic haul video. Maybe I'll do something like at the end of the year. We'll probably take like all the top 3 picks or something like that, or all the winners, and we'll compare them or something like that. But definitely a suggestion. Big stacks, big stacks. Do we have anything in order here? Alright, so we pretty much have all the books laid out, and we're gonna go right from there. Like I said, guys, big Marvel lot. As you can see, we got some absolute Carnage. We got that Marvel 1000. We got a few Savage Avengers second prints. We got a Wolverine and Blade second print that is really fire. We got a little Vampirella, little Venom action, and we do have 1 Batman book. So we actually got 1 DC book this lot. Like I said, I just want to give out some cool stuff. We did get some of these signed at Midtown. Some of the covers came a little questionable. Like I said, I am pre-ordering from Midtown, so I'm getting it shipped to me. And last haul we had a really, I think, a mint shipment. All the books were in beautiful condition. This shipment is a little questionable. Some books did come back scuffed up, and I was a little disappointed that some of those signed books came a little scuffed up. So a little disappointed with this haul, but you know, we got to keep on moving on. Nothing's perfect in life. So let's start it off already, all right? So as you can see, first book off the bat, Absolute Carnage #1. All right, this is the Donny Cates book. He actually drew the cover. He drew the design. Got that Venom throwing up the horns, and it also is signed by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman, which is the interior artist. And you got the COA, the Certificate of Authenticity. Let's take this bad boy out. Now this book did come out in good shape. There was actually nothing wrong with this book. This book actually came out, and a lot of people we're giving this cover shit, but I mean that's the whole point, you know. He's a writer. He's not an artist. But definitely had to get this one. And the fact that it's actually signed by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman is great. But take it for what it is. You know what I mean? It's not supposed to be this great cover, fucking, you know, masterpiece. But I mean, bro, you got Donny Cates fucking drawing Venom, throwing up the horns. Come on, that shit rocks. So is it going to be in our top 3 covers at the end of the video? Probably not, but definitely one to have in the PC. Alright. Got a little more absolute. Alright, so the next one we got is a little Absolute Carnage number 2. And this is the Ron Lim cover C variant. Really nice cover. A lot of stuff going on. You got the cult of Carnage with all their symbiotes, and they're just battling. They are absolutely. You got Venom battling Carnage right there in the front, and then you got Spider-Man in the background. Really beautiful cover, very detailed. And you know what? I'm growing to like Ron Lim, his cover art for Absolute Carnage. Like I said, a lot of artists doing different variants, but this one has a very cool cartoony feel about it, but it's got a very modern cartoony feel. It's not that digital art like you would see Matina, and it's not the brush art like you would see from a Parrillo or a Delato, but it has a very cool modern, I don't know, it's like a mix of the old school mixed with the new school. I'm liking it. If I do see a Ron Lim, I usually want to take a look at it first. But really beautiful detail. You got Venom and Spidey, and they're just battling. So nice cover. And I'm buying up those Absolute Carnage variants. Almost to the point where I can't control myself. I would definitely keep it. I think it's worth a mention, right? I think it's definitely worth a mention for to be in the top cover art. But then I think a lot of these books are going to be so next we got another Absolute Carnage tie-in. We got Absolute Carnage Miles Morales. Not a bad cover. You got Miles battling Scorpion, and you got Carnage kind of in the sky looking down. I like the way Carnage is drawn. It's not a bad cover. Not a mention, but I figured I like the way Carnage is drawn in the sky, and it was appealing at first. And I like that, you know, Miles is battling the Scorpion down below. Scorpion kind of got him in a sleeper hold right there. Yeah, not really a top cover, but not bad. I am missing one of the books here. Maybe I just skipped over it. No. Oh, and I did forget to mention that is a Clayton Crain cover. Not bad, you know. I mean, I definitely have much more favorites than that. Alright, next cover. Here we got it. Ghost Spider #1. It's the regular cover. Jorge Molina. Really cool cover. I like the color. The color pops on this. You got kind of like the whole Spider-Verse in it. You got Peter, you got Miles, and I'm just loving the colors of the book. They really do pop. You got the blues with the pinks, and just overall a very poppin' cover. It's a #1, so you kind of always have to get #1s as a collector, but I think it's a great looking cover. I mean, just you have Spider-Gwen right in the center. She got a backpack and everything. And I really do love the contrast between the blue, the pink, the red, everything that you got going on in the book. So, and I love Spider. Even though I really don't read Spider-Gwen, but her suit is so cool. She got that hoodie. She got the black and white suit with the pink interior hoodie. Very cool stuff. Very cool design. When I saw the cover, I'm like, yeah. That's a guilty cover buy. All right, so next one we have what is this? House of X. And now this is a cover E connecting cover variant by Mahmud Asrar. And here you just have all the X-Men basically. You got Colossus, you got Phoenix, you got Cable. And the cool thing is you just have Gambit, like, down there kneeling. Kind of like he's got a card drawn. Never really heard of Mahmud Asrar. But he's got a nice cool... and you got Beast over here. He's got a cool design to it. Cover is definitely impeccable. No spine text, nothing. And just really cool how you have it. Oh, and you actually even have, even if you look in the back there, you got a little Professor X with Emma Frost kind of back there if you really look deep. But look at Gambit. Look at Gambit and Cable. Really cool book. And when you put the two covers together, I think the next cover has like Wolverine. Once I do get them, I'll probably do a video just putting the connecting covers together. But it's a really nice looking piece. It's a very nice looking piece. House of X #3. Great read. Great read also. Not just the cover buy, but also a read. Of course, we read it digitally, so we don't open that book. Book stays in nice mint, new, perfect condition. Right into the PC. Alright, so next, we got another Ron Lim coming up. Where you at? There we go. Alright, so the next one, we have Marvel Comics 1000. And this is the cover G variant. This is the Ron Lim 1990s cover. So basically what he did was take you back to the 90s. Infinity Gauntlet, you got Silver Surfer, you got Thanos in the back, and it's just classic Marvel at its peak in the 90s. So Marvel 1000 is basically Marvel celebrating, even though I don't know what they're really celebrating. I don't know if it's their 1000 overall issue or what, but this is a square bound book. It is a thick book. So you got a square back, and look at this. The cover is just beautiful. They had a lot of covers for this, and I think we actually have two covers we have two covers. We actually bought two covers, including this one. But beautiful work of art. I mean, you got the who's who of Marvel back there. Let's see if we could actually focus in. Got Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, you got Thor, Captain America, She-Hulk, Doctor Strange back there. You got Namor, Nova. You even got a little Cyclops. Is that Cyclops over there? Second Ron Lim though. Second Ron Lim of the haul. Beautiful cover though, and in pristine mint condition. Keep that one for the PC, man. Get Ron Lim to sign that one. Maybe right on the gauntlet. Get a nice signature, maybe somewhere like right there. All right, let's put this baby back. Okay. Oh, we got the second one coming up right after here. So we're gonna follow it up with our second Marvel 1000, and this was a $9.99 book, so it wasn't cheap, but it is, like I said, it is thick. It is very thick. It's thick. So you got Marvel 1000 here. This is the Inhyuk Lee, and you know, once we saw this, we had to cop it. I mean, you got Venom battling Spider-Man. Why not? And look how fucking big Venom is. Just monstrous. And you know, we love Venom here, so. So you gotta love the detail on Venom's tongue. Just his muscles. Like if you look deeply, you can, like, I don't know if you could see if it's two, but you could actually see like the veins in his muscles and stuff. And I mean, just the let's see if we could, not too dark. Inhyuk Lee does a very beautiful job with detail. Marvel Comics 1000, and in the back you got all the writers that pretty much contributed stories and artists to the book. Alright. That was Marvel Comics 1000. And you know what? I'm going to put this as a top cover nominee. Definitely going to put that. So far, how many we got? We got 2. We got that Ron Lim Absolute Carnage and Marvel Comics 1000. Not bad. Next up, got some Savage Avengers. Alright, so this is going to be a 3rd printing. I think this one came up a little scuffed up. Wasn't too happy with it. Love the cover. The cover is sick. But, I don't know if it was this one or the other one. Let me check it. So, here we got Wolverine and Conan doing some battle here. Just beautiful cover. You got the red background. Got the sweat. Metal. Stones. You got everything in the sky. Alright, so it didn't come that bad. I might be thinking about another one. It came out a few spine ticks. Nothing crazy. Love the detail with the blood. And like I said, this is the 3rd printing of Savage Avengers #1. It's the Kim Jacinto variant. And I mean, look at Wolverine's bloody face. Conan got a little blood on his face too. Beautiful detail of just the battle that's going on in front of you. Really nice cover. Really nice cover. Big fan of both Conan and Wolverine, so when I saw this, it was a must get. And just the cartoonish, the shading on like Wolverine's claws is something that kind of goes unnoticed a little bit. But the design and detail in their like facial structure and expressions is really good. Beautiful book, and this is a great series. I mean, Savage Avengers, you get all the cool. This is like one of the best Avengers teams that I've ever seen assembled. You got Wolverine, Conan, Punisher, Venom, all on the same team. Fucking crazy. What a book. Easily one of my favorite superhero teams. I will nominate this as a top cover just because I love it so much. Like I said, I am a little biased. Don't shoot me. Alright, so coming up we do have a 2nd printing. And this is going to be Savage Avengers #3. The 2nd printing. This is by David Finch. And you got Conan the Barbarian strictly as himself. And he's got the whole cover to himself. Beautiful white background. And I think this one came up a little banged up. This one I was a little disappointed, very disappointed in, just because such a beautiful cover. Yeah, you could tell this corner right here came up a little scuffed up. You could probably tell right there in the light. Nothing crazy, but not a... Oh, you could tell from the back too. The back, you could actually, it's more prominent of a bend. But still presents pretty nice, and I mean, it's a beautiful cover. I mean, if I do get to see a better version of this, I'll definitely grab it. You got Conan there with the symbiote sword. And I love it because of the contrast, right? David Finch does such a great job of just an all-white background, and you got Conan in just dead red with the symbiote sword. Pretty much taking over the sword right there. Like the symbiote's just taking over the sword. Savage Avengers number 3 is the second printing. And that's a David Finch cover. So far, some heat. Some heat in these books. Alright, next up we got Savage Avengers number 4. This is the just the regular David Finch. Nothing crazy. You got Punisher, Conan doing their thing. The funny thing about this cover, and I don't know if you see it. Let me know if you guys see it, but it's a little odd because you got Conan shooting the gun, and you got Punisher swinging the sword. How funny is that? Beautiful design by David Finch. And again, you got two of my favorites here, Punisher and Conan. Just a great book. Great series. If you guys haven't picked it up, pick it up. It's a great read. And this, for the most part, has a little spine tick. And again, suffers from the same corner bend that the last issue suffered from. I don't know if you could tell with the black background. But suffer from the same corner bend. Alright, next up we got Spider-Man Velocity number 1. And that's going to be the Gabriele Del Otto variant. Again, for the most, it's going to be the same type of contrast that we saw with the Spider-Gwen. You got the blue beautiful background. And you got Spider-Man just in the air, shooting his web. And again, it's a Del Otto. If I see a Del Otto, I know it's going to be fire. The book came in with a few spine ticks. Nothing crazy. It It is part of the Gamerverse universe. Beautiful brushing. That brush style from Dell. Just a pure fucking artist. Look at that detail. So that is Spider-Man Velocity #1. It's the cover B variant by Gabriele Del Otto. And we're going to recommend this for a top cover nomination of the whole. Racking up a few. Next, the one and only Venom. So we got Venom #17. Absolute Carnage tie-in. This is the Kyle Hotz cover. It's the regular cover for the book. It's a little bit of a dark cover. I think you got Scream in the back there. You got basically Venom just going against pretty much all the symbiotes. And the cool thing about this cover is that you could actually see, which is kind of a bit of a spoiler, but on the bottom there you could actually see Sleeper, which actually makes an appearance in the book. He's right there. So yeah, definitely a key issue. Not a bad book to have. I actually like the variant much more. I just like to pick up the regular just because I'm a big Venom fan, and it was a cool cover, just Venom towering over the other symbiotes. Is it going to be a top cover nomination? Definitely not. But the next one will definitely be. So that's the Bring On the Bad Guys cover variant. And this is the this is it. This is again Venom 17. This is the Sunghan Yune variant. It's the Bring On the Bad Guys variant. And I mean, look how fucking monstrous and just towering Venom is compared to Carnage. Carnage is literally flying, and Venom just has him in his fucking prowl. Iconic cover if you're a Venom fan. Just the abuse that he's dishing out. And just, again, it's a very cool art style. Kind of reminiscent of like a Parrillo or a Dell. This is the first time I'm actually seeing Sunghan Yune's art. I'm not too familiar with him, but I mean, look at the detail on Venom's tongue. Look at poor Carnage up there. Carnage is having a bad day. Love the art. Love the detail. Definitely a top cover nomination, and I think this is actually in pristine condition. Corners are good. Spine is beautiful, immaculate. Just a beautiful one to have in the PC. There's a lot of Marvel, guys. This is making up for that first video. That first video, that haul was a lot of DC. So the Marvel came out big time in this one. Alright, so this one I was a... This one right here, I was so disappointed with it. Really loving this Bill Sienkiewicz or Sienkiewicz. I think it's Sienkiewicz. Sienkiewicz. I'm gonna go with Sienkiewicz. So this Bill Sienkiewicz Carnage is just an absolute beautiful cover. I actually been waiting for this one, and when they actually announced that this was getting signed by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman, when they were at Midtown, I was all over it. Actually, no, this is only signed by Donny Cates. Yeah, this one's only signed by Donny Cates, but the book came in very bad condition. I was very disappointed. It really broke my heart. Here it is. I mean, it still displays good, but there's a lot of spine ticks along the spine, and I think some corner damage. I gotta check it again. But I was very disappointed with Midtown shipping, and unfortunately that it had to affect this one. As you can see, Donny Cates right there, and you got the COA by Midtown. A little heartbreaking, but I mean, it still presents nice, and it's still nice to have. Obviously, if I get a better version, I will grab it. But yeah, I mean, nothing that a press can't, you know, it's definitely pressable. A little scuff on the corner here, a few spine ticks. It's something that I would have liked to have in better condition. I don't know if you guys could tell. Probably not. Oh, you could see it in the light there. You can see a little of those spine ticks along the bend. Very disappointed. And I don't know if you could tell with that corner, the corner bend right there. And you could actually tell better in the back with the white, that off-white cover, like right there. You see it. Very disappointed, but nonetheless, it is Carnage in all his glory, and let's just appreciate it. Let's really let's appreciate it. Donny Cates signature. Look how crazy Carnage looks. I mean, Bill Sienkiewicz really did a great job on this cover. And like I said, we still got that Donny Cates signature right there. Still in the PC. Still in the PC. Top cover nominee, without a doubt. Alright, next one. Alright, next one right here. Got Wolverine and Blade. This is a Wolverine and Blade special #1. This is the Dave Wilkins cover. Dave Wilkins is also the interior artist for the book, and I never heard of Dave Wilkins, but his his art in the interior of this book and the cover art is just absolutely, he's got a fan. I'm going to be looking out for a lot of Dave Wilkins art just based on this. I was so impressed with the art of this book. Again, really very unacceptable shipping. It's got a bad corner scuff, something I'm not happy about. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. Yeah, right there. You see that's a bad corner bend. Not happy about it. But let's admire the art. Look at Wolverine. Look at Blade. Look at the detail. You got Wolverine with the red eyes. Those bloodshot eyes. Blade's got... He's doing his thing. And look at that Dave Wilkins signature in red. Now the great thing about the book is because it's a white background, right? And you got the vampire blood bats in the back, and you just got like some vampire yelling with the blood red moon. And I mean you got Wolverine and just I can't say any more about this. Top cover nominee without a doubt. What a fucking what a cover. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Finished with the Marvel. Now we're on to our only DC book, and this is the cover A. Batman 77 key issue, folks, and this is the original. Okay, you got Thomas Wayne there and Gotham Girl, the new dynamic duo. This is the Year of the Villains Dark Gifts tie-in. Tony Daniels, and I'm sure you guys know by now, but Alfred does get killed in this book. It's a key issue. And I just love Thomas Wayne's. Just that suit is so cool. Got the red eyes. And you got Gotham Girl. That's a new dynamic duo. Really cool cover. In great condition too. Key issue. Not a top cover though, but keep it moving, keep it moving. What do we got next? We have little indie action. Sometimes I'm a little guilty. I don't delve into the indies enough, but this is from Comics Tribe. Really cool looking cover. It's Wailing Blade. Kind of looks RPG-ish, kind of fighting-ish. This is Wailing Blade #3. I don't know who does the cover art. But let's take a look at it. I love the contrast of the color. The purple kind of sky with the lightning and just the dude's suit. And he's holding like a flame hammer. See if we can get in there. Really nice, nice book. I actually haven't read it. I definitely got to read this series. It looks pretty interesting. But very cool book, and yeah, top cover nominee without a doubt. Down to our last two books here, and right here we have some Red Sonja, Birth of the She-Devil, number 3. And this is the Lucio Parrillo regular cover A. I needed no such variants. The regular cover was more than enough. Just a beautiful, beautiful cover. Lucio Parrillo, just a master at his work. Look at Red Sonja, just looking sexy as ever. And just cutting this ghoul's head off. Just literally sliced his head right off his neck. Clean slice too. Looking good doing it too. Got the double blades out. And you can even tell by her leg, she got a few scars. But I mean, look at that detail. Gets a little dark, so can't really show too much of this side, but yeah. Beautiful cover. Top cover nominee without a doubt. Don't even have to question it. And our last cover of this haul. And you might say we saved the best for last. But take a look at this Vampirella. Fucking Stanley Lau. This is your Vampirella number 2. And I mean, look at this fucking beauty. The detail in this cover is so amazing. And I'm not talking about the obvious. Just take your eyes away from the obvious. And I mean, just overall, this cover is just a work of art. Stanley Lau, and this is a little different than what he normally draws. Not as photorealistic as some of his other stuff, but still fucking beautiful. Just the way the blood runs down her mouth. And you got the green eyes. Kind of hypnotizing. The colors in the book is just beautiful. I mean, the way her hair waves. Gotta love it. Stanley Lau, and the cover is in beautiful condition. Beautiful for the PC. Top cover nominee without a doubt. So let's get the top cover nominees. And we got a few. Let's run down them real quick. Real quick. Alright, so right now, Vampirella, number 2. that art germ. Got the red Sonja, Lucio Parrillo. So far, a lot of blood in those two books alone. You got Wailing Blade #3. Beautiful cover right there too. Not as much blood and graphic, but definitely there. Alright, you got the Wolverine Blade Dave Wilkins. I'm feeling this one. This one, I'm definitely feeling. Bill Sienkiewicz, Carnage. Web of Venom, Carnage Born, the Midtown exclusive. Signed by Donny Cates. But we're just talking about covers here. Definitely a banger. A heater right there. Alright, we got the Venom #17 cover B variant. And this is the Sunghan Yune. Bring on the bad guys variant. Venom fucking Carnage up. Spider-Man Velocity #1. The Gabriele Dell Otto cover B variant. Okay. Got David Finch here with the Savage Avengers #3. This is the second printing. Savage Avengers #1. Kim Jacinto. This is the third printing. These are hard, man. This is a hard haul because we have just a bunch of covers that could take this shit. And any given day, really. Marvel 1000. Inhyuk Lee. And our first Absolute Carnage Ron Lim variant. Absolute Carnage #2. Ron Lim. So those are your nominees. Let's see who won. A lot of good books here. A lot of beautiful artwork. Let's take it over to the top 3. Oh! There went the surprise, huh? We usually keep the surprise. We got Wolverine vs. Blade as our third entry. I was very, you know what, it could have gone second. I was battling between the Venom Sunghan Yune and the Sunghan Yune and the Dave Wilkins. I was really battling between those two. That could have gone 2 or 3, depending on the way I was feeling. But without a doubt, the top cover of this haul, Stanley Art Germ Lau and Vampirella #2. I mean, just beautiful, just really beautiful detail. Hope you guys enjoyed this haul. It was a little bit of a big one. We had 20 books. I'm gonna start trying to speed it up a little bit. I like to focus on each cover and try to like opinionate like why I purchased it. But we're gonna have some big hauls coming up, and in order to stay under an hour at least, we are gonna have to speed up. I did want to keep these kind of like 15 minutes, but me just talking myself to death about these covers and trying to show every little detail of it, it's not working out. But we'll see if we get better as time goes. Thank you guys very much. As you can see on top, those are all the links that you could catch me, all my social media. Instagram, Melfice_X. Twitter, @MelficeX. You could follow me on my live stream channel, twitch.tv/MelficeX. That's where I do live stream gameplay and stuff like that. And you know what? Let me know. Do you guys want me to go live with these comic hauls? Do you want me to do like a live version of it? I could either do it on Twitch or YouTube. I could go live, and if you guys want, join in and we could bullshit on some of these covers that I pick up. And that was Comic Haul number 2, guys. What a journey so far. We got 2 hauls down, and it feels really good to like share my collection with you guys and really share what I'm picking up. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. Keep on reading, keep on collecting. Until next time, peace.